Hello, my name is Emma and welcome to my random topic series. Remember, you can submit your own topics for me to make videos about in the comment section below of my most recent video. So please jump on that if you haven't already. So today's topic has been probably one of the most requested ones, and in my opinion anyway, is one of the most interesting ones, I think, and something that I hope I can give you a unique perspective on. I also think this video is probably going to be long, so I have stuck some gameplay in the background. So, today's topic is, let me read it out. Do I think making YouTube and Twitch content has been detrimental to my gaming experience? I sort of don't want to sugarcoat this because I really do want to give you guys the most accurate perspective possible. Obviously, I'm still making content. And obviously, you guys can probably tell I love doing it. Like, it is one of my favorite hobbies that I have. So don't take anything I say as something to be like, oh, she hates this. Because I really do like it. If I didn't like it, I would stop doing it. I'd be rock climbing or some shit like that. I don't know. I've sort of listed down my topics because I was like, actually, I really do want to present this properly. So these are things where I didn't really think about when I started making YouTube videos. So the first thing that I can let you guys know straight up is the time factor that you have in gaming. So pretty much when I used to play a lot of video games before I made content, it was just like, okay, Emma, you have 5 hours of free time, say, and you can do what you want. So I'd spend that entire 5 hours being like, I want to play Mass Effect. So I'd play Mass Effect for that 5 hours, turn it off, and then go do something else. With creating content now, it's sort of like, okay, you have 5 hours, here's the game, and I'm like, well, shit, I should make something as well. So I will spend 1 hour playing the game and then the other 4 hours writing things I wanted to say about it, recording it, editing it, uploading it. All that stuff takes a lot of time, which you don't really think about. Like, I really want to stress that to you. Like, when making one of my YouTube videos, especially like the reviews and stuff, will take like 5-6 hours from start to finish to get it out. They're not that simple. So yeah, that's something that I didn't really think about. As well, the speed that I can finish a game because I'm creating content at the same time. Like, I'm not as fast as everyone else not creating stuff at finishing things. So people will say to me like, Emma, like, you make videos on video games on the internet. You should be finished this game by now. I'm like, no, dude, like, I don't have time. I never have time to do that properly. Second thing that I sort of thought of was I'm always pushed to jump into something new all the time. Games come out all the time, and it's good that release schedules is like bam, bam, bam. But time and time again, like, my YouTube stats tell me you guys are most interested when I'm talking about a game which is just released. And that also helps with search results. So more people are searching about the newer games. So to get more people into the channel and whatnot, you know, you've always got to start covering newer things. And there's nothing bad about that. Like, I was always ahead of the curve when I was playing games before I started content with, you know, getting things on release day and stuff like that. But it's sort of like I have trouble going back. So the biggest example I can think of right now is like, what is it? Phantom Pain. There we go. So the Phantom Pain came out and everyone was like, are you going to play it? And I'm like, well, I do sort of critical stuff, and I like to have my YouTube channel where I'm talking about games that I actually know a bit about. And the fact that I haven't played the rest of the series, I know you guys all hate me for that. The fact that I haven't played the rest of the series means I don't have 200 plus hours to catch up, which means I'm not confident in covering it on my channel, which means there is other games which I have to put priority to. Next thing, and probably my last topic with this, is focus. And this is something I really didn't think about at all when I started my channel, because originally I was never going to actually play games on my channel. Like, I was just going to review stuff. So I never thought of this, but focus is a thing when you're doing stuff like Let's Plays, and Twitch is like the biggest concern. So Let's Plays, I think, is sort of fine. Like, you guys probably knew that I Let's Played the entirety of Until Dawn on my channel over the last month. So that, you know, I had to sit down and play the game whilst talking, whilst having a camera, whilst sitting up, whilst looking presentable and trying to sort of be entertaining while I did it. I didn't really find I experienced less of the game, but those things like I never went into the pause menus to look at the clues that much or looked at the relationship stuff that much because I was like, well, that's sort of boring for you guys, so I didn't really jump into it. So, you know, there's things like that, but for the most part, YouTube Let's Plays where I'm still focused on the game is fine. The ones which I find so much harder is when I do Twitch. Now, Twitch is probably my favorite sort of like live streaming, and that is my favorite content to make. Just because I can sit here and I can actually like chill out with you guys. We can talk about anything, like it's not really structured or I need to be like analyzing something. It'll just be like, hey Emma, what's your favorite food? And we'll have a discussion for that for like 10 minutes. Like, it's not serious. But that means that because I'm trying to focus all the time on chat, because I love the chat, because that's the reason why you do Twitch in the first place, is I can't really pay attention to video games. I did the streams when I was doing the Witcher streams. I can't tell you what happened at all in the first, say, 10 hours of The Witcher. Can't tell you. No way. Because I streamed it all, and even though I was doing it at the time, I was still trying to pay attention to too many things that my brain cannot process it. I also played Life is Strange, I think episode 2 on Twitch, and I was like, never again am I playing this on any sort of content, because this relies on me like putting full focus into this, and that's how I think is the best way to experience that game. So when I was trying to look at the chat and do stuff at the same time, I think it did actually take away from my gaming experience of that game. There's other games though that I think still fit into Twitch. Bloodborne, for example, I have a lot of fun, and I think it really makes the game better, in my opinion, when I'm on Twitch and playing that game. It sort of does need to be in, you know, sections though, because I don't think I can figure out areas when I'm playing it while trying to interact with the chat. Like, I get lost a lot, which I know that sounds dumb, but when you're trying to multitask that much, there's things you miss out on. But I think like boss fights and all that are fine. Like, I have so much mad respect for people who can jump on like Call of Duty or CSGO and play on Twitch and actually be like really fucking good at it. Like, I can barely play a single player game on Twitch. That is how hard I find it anyway to multitask. So the fact that their brain can sort of function in that is insane to me. I can't do it, and that pisses me off, because I'd love to be able to do more stuff on Twitch of single player campaigns, but if I can't focus, I don't get the best experience out of the game, and that's just the harsh reality of it. And that is pretty much my list of all the things that you don't really think about before you actually start making content yourself about video games. Don't get me wrong, out of all this list, like, I still make content because I love it. There's no other reason. There's no financial gains or anything in this at all, unless you're really popular. It's fun. I spend hours doing it, but I like making videos at the end of the day, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I could make a whole other video on like the benefits outside of YouTube that YouTube has had on everything that I've done. Let me know if you want to see that video. I'm going to shut up now, because this has probably been my longest talking video that I've had. Thank you guys for watching. Remember again that you can submit your own topics by leaving them in the comment section below. Some of you guys have left some really great topics, so all in a list, so I will just get to them when I can. If you haven't already, please go check out my Twitter, which is where you can talk to me about video games when I'm not on YouTube or Twitch. And if you're new here and you haven't already, please go check out some of my other videos, and if you like them, make sure you subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!